When you were a kid, summers seemed endless. A single school year felt like a lifetime. But now, years go by in a blur. One moment is January. Blink, and it's already December. Why does time feel faster as you get older? Today on Why, we explore the science of time perception and how your brain plays tricks on how fast life feels. Time, as we measure it, seconds, minutes, hours, is objective. But time, as we experience it, is deeply subjective. The brain doesn't have a built-in clock. Instead, it gauges time by how much information it processes, how many memories it encodes, and how much novelty it encounters. The more new stimuli you experience, the longer that time feels in memory. That's why childhood, filled with first, seems to stretch on, while adulthood blurs into routine. It's not time that changes, it's how your brain counts it. When you're young, everything is new. Your brain works overtime, forming fresh memories. You're learning how to ride a bike, discovering new places, meeting new people, absorbing language, emotion, and sensation. This novelty creates a flood of neural encoding. Your brain says, "This is important. Remember this." But as you age, life becomes more predictable. You drive the same route to work, eat similar meals, see familiar faces, fewer new experiences, fewer standout memories, shorter perceived time when you look back. Your perception of time is often shaped by how much you remember from that period. A vacation filled with new sights, sounds, and sensations feels longer in memory than a normal work week, even if both were 7 days. Psychologists call this memory density. The more mental bookmarks your brain makes, the longer that time seems in retrospect. That's why your childhood, full of firsts and changes, feels enormous, and why adulthood, filled with routine and repetition, feels fast. As we age, our brain's dopamine production naturally declines. Dopamine is involved not just in motivation and reward, but also in how we track time. Lower dopamine means less stimulation, less novelty seeking, and even reduced perception of change. This can make days feel shorter and less distinctive, especially when paired with routine lifestyles. Also, as mental processing speed slows, we process fewer moments per second. This contributes to a subtle time-lapse effect in daily life. The more attention you pay to the present moment, the longer time feels. That's why time seems to stretch in emergencies or accidents. Your brain goes into hyper-focus, encoding every detail. But in daily life, we're often distracted, multitasking, jumping between tabs, scrolling endlessly. This causes time to pass with minimal memory creation. Practicing mindfulness and focused attention can help reclaim your sense of time, because you are more consciously aware of it as it happens. Yes, not literally, but psychologically. The key is novelty. Travel to new places, try new activities, learn new skills, break routines. Each first creates a mental milestone, expanding your internal timeline. That is why years filled with change feel more meaningful and longer than years filled with sameness. Time isn't slipping away. You're just not marking it. Time is your most valuable currency, but how you spend it and how you remember it are two very different things. The feeling that life is speeding up isn't to just age. It is your brain reacting to predictability. So if you want time to slow down, stop living on autopilot. Thanks for watching. Why? Subscribe for more science that explains your life, one question at a time.